Hi, this is Tracy from GiftBasketappeal, and today we're going to do an upcycle project. I'm going to take this coffee can and turn it into a beautiful centerpiece-like container. So let's get started. I would love to be able to use the can just like this because it has that little shimmery silver going on there, but when you turn it on the other side, it's got this. So I'm going to go ahead and paint it, and I decided to use the Snow White acrylic paint, and it's from Apple Barrel. And so I'm just going to go ahead and start painting this and see how it goes. I might need to use another coat. I'm not really sure yet. Right now I'm getting pretty good coverage on this first coat. Okay, so that's my first coat of paint, and it looks pretty good. I'm going to let it dry and see if it looks good where I can't really see through it, and see if I need to add a second coat. This is actually a 32-ounce coffee can, but I'll be sure to list all the supplies below. Okay, so the first coat is on, and it looks okay, but I think I'm going to go ahead and add another coat just to give it a nice smooth finish. And then once I'm finished adding the second coat and it dries, I'm going to spray it with my acrylic sealer. So this stuff is really good because I want it to have a semi or a glossy look to it. So I'm going to go ahead and continue having fun painting. I'm really excited about this project because I think you're going to be inspired by this one. And I will come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, so we're all done painting, and this has a nice shine on it. The inspiration behind this came from subscriber Nancy, and she said that she had a lot of coffee cans, and if I can come up with something that was Christmas-like to decorate this can. And so that is one of the reasons why I'm doing this video. So Nancy, if you're watching, I hope this helped. So what I'm going to do now to decorate, I'm going to use some of this mesh tubing. And this I got at Dollar Tree. So this is a really economical craft idea as well. And so what I'm going to do is, the tubing is really nice and flimsy. And when I was thinking about this, decorating this can, I thought about like a drum. And you know, like a drum in a band or something. And so I thought that this would be a great idea to do that kind of theme with this can. So I'm going to just take the tubing, and it's really light, so I'm going to hot glue it onto here, and I'm going to go kind of like zigzag. And I probably don't need much of this, of the hot glue, to get it to stay on there. I'm just putting it at an angle. And you just have to see how much of an angle you want this to be at. I'll just be cutting along the way. Let's see how well that sticks on. I'm just going to put just a little bit of glue right in the middle there. Let's just go ahead and do that just in case. I just want it to stay on. Actually, it's pretty secure. Okay, so you see where I'm going with this? Okay, there I go. And this, you can really pull it if you wanted to, but I want it to kind of have that dimension, so I'm not going to pull it because I want it to kind of stand up and not be flat. I'm just measuring as I go along here. And this is already coming out the way I envisioned it. I couldn't help but think of a drum when I looked at the can. I kept looking at it, thinking, what on earth could I do? And I just thought that this would be a great idea. This goes on really easy and adheres to the can extremely well too. So if you're having a holiday party, this makes great table decoration. You can fill it with utensils maybe, put some flowers in there. You let me know. Yeah, post below and let me know what you think you would use this for in your holiday decor. This tubing also comes in green, and I think it comes in gold as well. So this is a great thing to have for different projects throughout the year. Okay, and this one is not all the way up to the edge, but I'm not going to worry about that because I'm going to do something else with that. So that'll be covered up. And I guess I could cut a bunch of these in advance, but I'm just making this up as I go. And I know it's not like perfectly even, but that's okay. It still looks good. And finishing off that last one. And I guess if you wanted, you can just go one way all the way around, but this reminds me of a drum. So it looks like it's going to end somewhat even. And so that's what I have so far. So now I've got these strips of felt, and I always have felt in my stash. And so I'm going to take this now and create a border going around here. Let's see. And I'm going to just glue that right on. I'm just going to glue that right on my can. Yep, just like that. So you see how that drum is going to have like a border going around the top or the bottom? And let's see how I can do this. And the felt is so light, so it's going to really adhere to this. And I just cut several strips out. I'm just going to see how that looks. I'm just going to go ahead and just go right around, and if I need more, I'll just cut more. And felt is pretty economical as well. It only takes like, I think it costs about 25 cents a sheet or something like that. Sometimes cheaper, 10 cents a sheet. And I'm just adhering it at certain places here. And you can do this in whatever color you want. I think it'll be pretty in a gold. Maybe spray painting or painting the can gold would be nice too. So many different ideas. Okay, just moving right along here. And I'm just connecting it. I'm just going right where I left off. Okay, and that's sticking up a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about that because I'm going to go back and decorate these with something. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do the bottom part, and I'll come back and show you. Okay, so this is what it looks like with my felt border, and I'm pretty happy with the way that looks. And I did the top and bottom, so it really looks like a drum, but I have something else I'm going to add to this. If you've seen some of my earlier videos, I showed you how to make these embellishments. And I will post the video below. These were Dollar Tree. The little red gem in there was a Dollar Tree gem, and I just put little flat back rhinestones on them. And so I will post the video below if you want to see how I made those. So what I'm going to do now, just to give my can some sparkle, I'm going to take each part where my tubing kind of intersects right at the V. I guess that's the best way to describe it. I am going to attach look how that looks. Just putting the embellishment right there. Now I'm going to do the bottom part of the can, and I just want to make sure it lines up. That way it's not off kilter on there. And so I'm just putting it right up to the edge there. Press that down for a moment. And that is really adhering extremely well. Look at that. So pretty. If you want to make something, maybe at work, you got a lot of stuff going on in the office, and you want to just have like some place where you can put your decorations, maybe the table in the employee staff room with some goodies or treats in there, some candy canes. That'll be a good idea. Such a fun project. And there it is, all done. And that just gives you an upcycled can for the holidays. And I would probably put some floral foam inside, just maybe hot glue it right to the inside, and then put some really pretty flowers in it. That would look really nice. But you tell me. Just go ahead and write your comments below and just let us know what you would do with it, because everyone's looking for ideas, and I'm sure some of you have some great ideas. Actually, all of you. You've been sending me some really good ideas about how you're inspired by some of these projects. So go ahead and post it below. I look forward to seeing what you come up with. And thank you so much once again for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe and like, and of course, comment below. Thanks for joining me. Bye. Okay, I thought I was done, but I just wanted to show you one more thing. I went ahead and took my flat back rhinestones and I just said, let me go ahead and add a little bit more to my felt strip right around the border. And so this is what it looks like. So just giving you another option, just in case you want to do that. But have fun with it. Okay, that's all for now. Bye.